Have you ever found yourself staring into your pantry like, what am I even supposed to make with this? Yep, me too. But here's the thing. If you keep a few go-to pantry staples on hand, you've got more options than you might think. Today, I'm sharing 10 tried and true pantry staples that I always try to keep stocked. These are the ones that make dinner a little easier, even when the fridge is looking a little sad. Hey, what's up? I'm Andrea, and in today's video, I'm talking about 10 pantry staples that can save the day when you're low on groceries. If you're new here, on my channel, I talk about saving time and money in the kitchen because feeding our families shouldn't feel like some never-ending chore. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you also tap the bell icon so that you get notified when my next video goes live. All right, let's dig into those pantry shelves. All right, here are 10 staples that I always try to keep stocked because they're super versatile and they can be the base of dozens of different meals. First up, we have pasta. We actually have a dedicated pasta bin in our pantry. I always try to keep several varieties on hand. It's cheap, it's filling, and it is the base for a million different meals. You can dress it up, you can keep it simple. Canned tomatoes. I always keep some canned tomatoes in the pantry. These are great for soups, sauces, or a quick toss with that pasta that we just looked at. Beans, I usually have some cans or dry beans on hand. These are protein packed. They are great for soups, bowls, tacos. Black beans, chickpeas, white beans, whatever you like, just keep a few on hand. Rice and other grains. I usually have brown jasmine rice, but sometimes quinoa and farro if you're trying to mix things up. The next one is more of a fridge and freezer staple, but broth. I usually have some homemade bone broth on hand. This adds instant flavor to soups, grains, quick pan sauces. I actually like to cook my rice in broth because it makes it way more flavorful. Nut butter, peanut butter specifically. This is not just for PB&J sandwiches. This can thicken sauces. It can add protein to smoothies. You can even whip up a quick homemade peanut sauce. Packaged tuna or salmon. These are quick proteins for salads, pasta. To be honest, I don't use this all the time, but I like having on hand for those what's for lunch moments. Coconut milk. I usually keep this on hand. It's great in soups, curries. It's a great non-dairy coffee creamer. I like to have my coffee with coconut milk every morning. Dried herbs and spices, what my friend used to call the chemistry set. These turn basics into something really special. Even just a little sprinkle of garlic powder can elevate just the most boring pantry meal. And last, oils and vinegars. These are for cooking, for dressings, quick marinades. I like to keep olive oil, avocado oil, and a couple of different vinegars on hand. They just make everything taste a little bit better. So if you got these, you're already halfway to dinner and you didn't even have to leave the house. All right, real talk. Keeping a stocked pantry can actually save you time and money, but only if you're a little strategic about it. Here are some tips I've learned along the way, sometimes the hard way. Number one, rotate your staples. So you want to make sure you use the older stuff first to prevent waste. Trust me, those sad, dusty cans in the back will thank you. And number two, yes, buy in bulk, but only buy what you'll actually use. So the giant bag of quinoa from Costco only makes sense if your family actually eats quinoa. Ask me how I know this. All right, that's it for today. Hey, if you've got a great pantry hack, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what's working for you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll be back next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Andrea. Bye for now.